Good, man. Good, Brian.
But obviously, the roster is a lot different than it normally looks like. What were some of the things that stood out to you and people were your impressions? And you saw Summer League, but that is against.
Just Cam? You're asking specifically about Cam?
Specifically about Cam, and then what are some of the other things? That stood out?
Yeah, Cam can score. We know he's a guy that can get to a shot and make shots. And he made some tonight. But in general, just happy with the level of transfer from training camp. Guys, obviously, I've said before, did a great job locking in this week, and there was good transfer tonight, so we're pleased overall.
Steve, what did you see in LaMarcus in the 2 minutes he had?
I think he looked good. He had a good week at camp. He looks like he's moving well. Feels good, confident, doesn't look like he's missed a beat. So, we're really pleased with him. And excited, one, just to have him back playing the game, to be back with us because we enjoyed having him last year. And, it's icing on the cake that he's moving so well and feels good.
Did he say anything about how he felt coming out?
I haven't talked to him yet. Seemed have no issues. Pretty positive. They all did great. David Duke was really good. Did a lot of things. That Kessler too it shows he can defend at this level and can offensive rebound and do some things with his athleticism and length. And Dayron, he's got some ability. He's a big guy who just got soft hands, natural rebounder, can finish on the basket, and showed I thought a little bit of being able to move his feet out there. And so all those guys did really well, and I'm pleased with them. They didn't get a ton of reps in training camp too, so I was really proud of them for playing the way and executing. More importantly, all the things we tried to get across in camp, they executed in the fourth quarter and having very little reps.
Have you ever seen a play where there was a review that long?
So it was a preseason game for everybody. Ironing out the kinks.
What would you want to see from Nick? I mean, I know you've said that he is at a good camp. What would you like to see more from?
It's hard when you get in foul trouble like that. Obviously, he got 3 offensive fouls and screens in quick succession, and that kind of ruined his night in a sense. But that's why we do this. Get out there, get your rhythm, your timing. He'll be better next game, and he'll keep growing. And we know what Nick brings. He's mobile, versatile, big, who can roll to the rim. More importantly, he's one of our best defenders.
Steve, just like from last year to this year, how important is it to actually have a training camp like this and get out and spend some time with the guys and they get together off the court again now? And
Yeah.
How important is that for a team with aspirations like yours?
Yeah, I think it's great. We could, if a little more normalcy last year, everything was so protected. We weren't allowed to go out or do anything, and understandably. So this year, having a little bit more freedom and normalcy, I think it was good for the group, and just creates an environment I think that's more fun and positive than always constantly worrying about what you're allowed to do or not allowed to do.
Now that you're heading back, do you expect to have Kyrie at practice this week?
I don't have an update on that, so I really don't know.
Was that? I mean, having not had an update on that, I'm curious. Obviously, you said you're going to be smart and intelligent with how you're going to use minutes and how you're going to ease guys in. Was there ever any temptation, that, specifically with him, to give him some minutes if you have this long period of inactivity?
No, not really. I think that was never a consideration, really.
If he is unable to go this week or for a period of time, what did you get accomplished this week in California with him specifically?
I just think he was one of the many that were locked in and performed well all week. We're focused, and to a man, everyone was really good this week. So it was a positive week, but we got to put 2 more good weeks together before we start.
Go to Zoom, Christian.
Hey, Coach, 2 for you. First, what did you think of the LaMarcus and Paul Millsap pairing? You had them out there. I think you started them together and had them out there together for some time.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I think Paul brings a versatility, and LaMarcus obviously brings his skill set as a true big for us. So, they're both intelligent, know how to play, can play off each other, even if it's not like a traditional look for our team. But they both had a really good camp, both moved well, played well, showed their intellect and skill set. So I thought they played quite well together, even though it's not something that we necessarily have, done traditionally, playing the two bigger guys.
Gotcha. And second, I mean, Wayne Ellingson is one of the better defenders at his position in this league, and Cam kind of had his way with him. Did that surprise you at all, or are you expecting him to be able to get his shot against whoever's out there guarding him?
Yeah, I mean, I think like Cam's a scorer. He can score, and so he definitely can get to his shots. I mean, he's got a lot to learn and a lot of growing to do, but he starts with a lot of ability. So I'm not surprised. He has that type of talent and game. We just got to continue to develop him and teach him and get him up to speed with the NBA game.
All right, last one, Greg Logan.
Steve, I have another Cam question. Did he shoot as well this week as he did in today's game? And do you see him as having a legitimate shot to crack the playing rotation?
Well, we'll see about the rotation. We got a lot of veteran guys on this team. We got a lot of scoring punch on this team, so we'll see. I mean, that's a tough ask for a young player, but we love him. We think he can develop into a very good player. But I don't want to get ahead of it. But yeah, we know Cam's a shot maker and can make shots, can get separation and create his own shot. Those are the things that he did in college and why he got drafted in the first round. The other things we got to continue to work with him so that he can get into a position that he understands how to play both sides of the ball, not just as a scorer, but as a defender, as someone that creates offense for his teammates, whether it's his movement off the ball or his decision making. So those are things that we want to continue to work with him on to develop. But we know he can score and he can get to his spot.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.